Welcome to the Pasho Perspective Podcast, a place where I offer my perspective about everything in the space between life and death. I am your host, Pasho. Since this is my first podcast, let me introduce myself. My name is Patricio Donoso Jr. Pasho is the nickname I've had since my birth. When I was born, my father asked my family in the waiting room what he should name me. My cousin Pamela, who I think was 2 or 3 at the time, tried to say my father's name, Patricio. Instead, she said Pachito. It stuck. From that moment on, I became Pasho. I don't think I've ever even heard my younger brother of 5 years call me by my actual name. Even in college, he introduced me to all of his friends as Pasho. During my youth, there was also an amazing Cuban singer named Celia Cruz. She did a cover of an Alex Tovar song titled Pachito E'Che. It was really popularized by Benny Moré, but I remember Celia Cruz mostly. My chita, my mom's mom from Mexico, God rest her soul, would clap her large hands together and sing it in her loudest voice, always smiling, always swaying her hips from side to side, always tone deaf. When it was just her and I, it made me feel like a king. I miss her terrible voice. Terribly. The song begins as follows. Pues sí, señores, está la verdad. Hay un señor de talento y razón, inteligente, despierto y gentil, que rinde culto siempre al corazón. Which, courtesy of TranslateLyrics.net, says, well, gentlemen, this is the truth. There is a man of talent and reason, intelligent, awake, and gentle, who always worships the heart. I have always taken these words to heart. I've spent a lifetime trying to live up to my song. The song ends with the following verse. Le gusta el baile, el verso de amor. Juega el toruro y es un gran campeón. Es sanbioqueño y muy trabajador. Y es muy querido en toda la nación. Which means he likes dancing and loves verse. Plays toruro, and he is a great champion. He is sanbioqueño and is very hardworking. And he is loved throughout the nation. Here's to one day being that man who is loved by his own nation, who loves life, motorcycles, his children, his wife, and everything in between. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. If you did, please share it. And in case you haven't already, please make sure to smash that subscribe button and leave a review. It would be helpful to me and the podcast. You can also support me and the podcast over at Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/The Pasho Perspective and become a member of Pacho's Chachos. God bless you all and have a wonderful and amazing life. We'll meet again next week where I'll be discussing my collection of poems entitled Words Like Bittersweet Chocolate. I'll also be talking about where you can find and hear those poems.